Okay, and before I forget, okay, I know I said it before, but it's like way down the line probably. But yeah, just like I said, that thing looked like it was the same size as my my youngest. Like it was another time. Like seriously, when I would walk over here, it's like a big old tree line and everything. I love the tree line, but when like it would set in and be dark like this, but the lights would be on, I would stay away from the shadows because it was just like I get it's like a feeling of alligators, it's alligators and it's giant, giant snakes, okay? And it's just like something feels like it's within that darkness, okay? And like I said, there was a time where towards I would just come in all willy nilly and everything, right? And I'm listening to my music, and then all of a sudden, it wasn't just the bats making the noises inside their little bush that they were sleeping in, but it was also like this huge freaking thing that started running within the bushes, okay? And I mean, I went in there the other summer, and because I seen how clear it was, I was actually able to see through there. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, awesome. And you know, before I really couldn't see through it like that, so I'm like, when I could, I actually started going in there and dropping off food for the animals. Okay, and I leave the little stuff out there and fill it with some like scraps of the fruits and everything else that I had left over on the table if I knew I wasn't going to get to it and stuff. But before that ever happened, and before I could look through there, I wouldn't go near there, and I started taking the long way around. That's why I drove my ass back here today. So I'm like, nope. Like my son, he likes to be, alone anyway. He loves it when people leave out the house. So, I let him stick to his own devices. This way I get to walk today and not really be that far. And then I can come back and it's not going to be like 2 or 3 hours, So, whatchamacallit. But yeah, so it was something big that was running through the bushes. The little tree line, not bushes, tree line. And it was already thick and dense and I couldn't see through there anyway. And the thing was huge. And it didn't sound like it was on 4 feet. It sounded like it was 2 foot, So that was a thing that was like, oh, okay. But it wouldn't come out the tree line. And I was already within the trail, so I just like kept on whistling and talking out loud, like, yeah, hey, what's up? Like, we cool? Like, it's all right. It's just me. So yeah, but there's things like that happens, and like I said, the one that was inside the park that I walk at, that was 4 legs, so I know that was a deer. Like whatever was sitting with it flew off, whatever type of bird it was. But the bird flew off and the deer ran and hauled ass the other direction, But yeah. I'm like, things come in threes, and if I'm thinking about going there because I missed the gym today, nah. No, we're not doing that. Like, I love animals, but you're big as shit. And you just don't want things to be terrified. And you are like the only thing around there and nobody knows where you are, But anyway. So the first time, like I said, I would stay away from the tree line. And I remember it was somebody playing with their soccer ball in the field, okay? And I would see them in a distance, and I kept my eye on them, okay? So they were just running around the field, okay? And there was a vehicle parked, but I like kind of lost track of them, and then there was like nothing anymore because they left out, and I was like, oh, okay, so they relieved me. So I had the field to myself, which means I was like, I didn't have to shorten my lap, because I didn't want to disturb anybody, because I come out here at any given time because my backyard connects to it. And whatchamacallit, it started getting darker. For towards, it was like no blue. Okay, it was like this, but it was like, you know, so it's like pitch black, as you see when there's no light hitting. It's pitch black when it's like this, right? And all of a sudden, something just ran the fuck by me. But there wasn't nothing there physically. Okay? And, you know, it's like, okay, I can ignore the hell out of something. Okay? Whereas I'm just cool. I'm used to this shit happening. So, you know, I watched my sister come out of her bedroom when I was a teenager, okay? And she was nowhere in the fucking house. She was out on a date. Yeah, the thing had no feet too. But, you know, respect is respect. Don't cross the lines, the boundaries with each other. There's respect. You know? You respect me, I respect you. We protect each other. But, you do have to be careful, you know? But, like I said with the cornfields, and, you know, went by, somebody's house, you know, long ago, and they have a like little farmland. And when we pulled off, I'm like, oh, you need to tell your sister that she got something living in her cornfield. That shit was like big as fuck. It was lanky and opaque white, and it fast as fuck. Okay, but that's not what ran by me in this fucking field. No. I couldn't see it, but can feel it and can hear it. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Because it threw me off guard at one point, because the first time it was like, it wasn't that close. It was close enough for me to be like, oh, okay. But I could still walk straight and be all cool and calm and collected. And next time, that shit was like, it ran just as close as that damn tractor trailer was that should have ran the back of my fucking Blazer when I was on 95 and killed my ass. And all of a sudden, it was in the opposite lane, like a half an inch away from my damn side mirror. So I'm like, that shit was fucking close, and I felt the wind and everything just, whew. I'm like, oh shit. And as soon as I did that shit, it was game over. It was like, oh, you like to play fucking dumb. I'm like, oh fuck. Like it knows. Oh man. Like, yeah, I can feel your ass. I'm not gonna let you know that. Like, shit. The fuck? But, like, it just kept on, like, coming by me after I basically flinched. You know, you don't flinch. That's why I was cracking up laughing at the post, one of my friends on the thing, on the internet, was talking about the show is like, don't flinch. I'm like cracking up laughing because I'm like, they're actually having shit physically done to them, and it's talking about don't fucking flinch. I'm like, look, if you know that you can feel shit that is not physically fucking there, but you know it's fucking there, and you're not really sure of it, you have to play like you have a poker face. Your body reaction has to be a poker type of reaction, okay? You know nothing, okay? But yeah, that it got me. I'm like, okay, cool. But that's how I figured out it was friendly, you know. I saw that was friendly once that happened, because you know it didn't do anything but kept on running, and then it started keeping a distance again, where towards you could just see it moving across the field, like the shadow of it. So I'm like, okay. And no, it wasn't playing fucking balls on the field or nothing. It was just running around like doing its thing, keeping its distance. And that was like, after that, that's when I was like getting that indication of, oh, when these cars are like parked on the freaking road on the side of the street that they were not riding down, you know, because I can see the vehicles as they're passing by on both sides. So like if they're going north,